Hello, hello everyone. It's wonderful to be back. How is everyone? Hello, 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 hello to all you lovely, lovely, excellent people out there. Hey, 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 I am back. I am back. Sorry for being away for a little while. Yeah, I'm sorry, generally. Yeah, I had to do something. Whoa, 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 what am I doing? I'm just like floating. Floating, I'm not happy. I'm not happy to be back. I'm just floating around the screen. Yeah, I've just been busy over the last few days, unfortunately. I had no time to stream, but don't worry, this stream train, get it, because I'm a steam train, but I'm a stream train, is back to stream some more. And today we're actually playing one of my all-time favourite games. There is actually one game in this franchise that I just like a little bit more, but we'll get onto that one another time. Of course, we have played a lot of Sonic, but today we are playing Super Mario World. For the Super Nintendo, this game was great back in the day. When I had it, I had the Super Mario World version that has a few very little improvements. But today we're actually playing the original version that came out when the SNES came out, which was really expensive, but that was way before my time. It was 1990, and yeah, I don't remember the SNES coming out. I remember the N64. I remember the N64 coming out, but I do not remember the SNES. But yeah, it's nice. It's nice to be back streaming with all you lovely people. Right, I think without further ado, we're going to get into this game because it's a big one. I don't know how much of it I'll play tonight. Who knows? Maybe I'll play the whole freaking thing. Here we go. I'm just putting my cartridge in the console. There we go. And without further ado, see, it's totally a cartridge. It's not a ROM. It is not a ROM in any way. Ah! I did this already and it wants me to do it again. It wants me to input all the controller stuff. Down. Right. Oh, what's going on? Down. Always forget my rights from my left. I'm not a very smart tank engine, I'm afraid. You kind of want all your buttons. Why would it work? This is embarrassing. I'm trying to press mad, start like mad, and it's not starting. Okay, try again. Joypad 1. Ah! What's going on? Left, down, right, B, A, Y, X, start, select, L, and yeah, I'm getting bonks. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's not the start button. Okay, no. First mission of the game, actually to get into the game. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the old It Crowd thing, where you turn it on and off again. I can't believe this. I had this all set up earlier, and now I'm just like, like I'm trying to find my freaking SNES emulator. I don't organise my desktop, do I? There it is. Here we go. Hopefully this time it works. Where is it? Ah! Where'd it go? So I played on this before. I have the controller in. There we go. Maybe if I load the game first and then put the inputs in. I didn't think that would affect it, but oh well. There we are. There we go. Left, down, right. B, A, X, Y. Start select. L, R. And that should be it. Well, without further ado, wink, wink, wink. I should be able to this time. Yes! See, why couldn't you have done that the first time? Welcome! This is Dinosaur Land. In this strange land, you have to find that Princess Toadstool, well, I haven't called her Peach yet, is missing again. Wow. Wow, Nintendo, much plot. Looks like Bowser is at it again! You can never get to that. See, as a kid I was like, is that another level? Is that like a secret level? So we go to the Yoshi's Island, the Yoshi's house. Hello, sorry, not home, but I have gone to rescue my friends who were captured by Bowser. Yoshi first. Now I need to remember the controls of this. Of course you go this way. That's okay, you did not miss anything. You literally missed me have a tech fail and not be able to start the game because the controller wouldn't read. Literally, it was nothing but... the start of the stream was nothing but me screaming at my computer. Literally, this is the start of the game. I don't think dinosaur coins do anything in this version. I think in the Game Boy Advance route. That was the thing, as a kid. I was always really annoyed that they never released new Mario games for the Game Boy Advance. I just wanted, like, new 2D Mario games really badly. And I was like, yeah, the Game Boy Advance is surely going to, like, release a... like new Mario, and they always just re-release these older ones. And I was like, I played the older ones, I want new 2D Super Mario games. That was my own fault. That was me trying to showboat. Don't play back to cactuses. Yeah, at least it was not as salty as my Mario. Ah! 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 Oh, my one up! I totally missed that jump. Ah! Ah! This game better not just be me getting salty again. We had Mario Party already on this channel. We had the joys of Mario. Oh, this is the... Ha! Ha! Didn't see that one coming. Oh, so today I saw my first video, because I have said this in another vlog. Hopefully, when all is okay and we are allowed to travel again, and it's safe to travel again, me and my artist are going to Japan. Whoa! And yeah, pretty much we're going to Super Nintendo World in Universal Studios, Japan, or Osaka. And today, I think was kind of like the okay thing for like people to start releasing their videos of it. Like the people got to go early. And yeah, some guy put his video out. And oh my god, it looks amazing. It looks... Okay, the one small warning about Super Nintendo World is better save. I am a dummy. The one thing about Super Nintendo World is they call it Super Nintendo World, but please do note it literally is just Mario stuff. So if you're thinking, oh, I just realised what I did. I needed that for something. Oh! I am being an idiot in this playthrough. He's on back to Super Mario. It's Yoshi! Hurrah, thank you for rescuing me. My name is Yoshi. I'm on my way back to rescue my friend, but Bowser trapped in an egg. Notice how Yoshi has, like, has red arms in this game. I think they even correct it in the Game Boy Advance version. As a kid, as I said, I don't really care about the Yoshi's arms being green. I just want to flip a new game that isn't Mario World again. I mean, it's a good port, don't get me wrong. I just wanted a sort of Super Mario Brothers 4, maybe. Because we were getting, like, the Sonic Advance series that was really good, like... There's one up. I'm gonna need that. I love the music that. But if I go up there, I can't do it with Yoshi. That's the really annoying thing. Yoshi just can't go places. I just like how Yoshi just poops stuff out as you eat enough. Come on, get the P block. So back to Super Nintendo World. So me and my artist, Dash Manager, I really do hope, the rumour is that, at least in Orlando, this is the rumour I heard, and more likely in Orlando because they do have more room in Orlando, is they're going to build a Donkey Kong section. So that means it will lead on to Donkey Kong. There is rumours that there will be a Legend of Zelda section. There will be like Hyrule's Castle, which will be cool. Because they have Peach's Castle already. That looks really good. It has a load of Super Mario 64 references. Which is awesome. Oh, that's it. I eat him. I can do that, yes. So yeah, that's the rumour, is we're getting a Super Mario Donkey Kong Country section, which is awesome. That's one of my other all-time favourites. I think it does kind of go well with the Mario stuff. The rumour is that we will eventually get a Pokemon section, and that in the Orlando Park will go apparently where the Woody Woodpecker area is now. That originally Super Nintendo World was meant to go in the America Park, but they changed their mind and put it in a new park. That has been indefinitely delayed though, so we don't know what's going on there. Yes, back to Fire Mario. I always forget Fire Mario's even in this game. Oh, no! Got to make these jumps, forgotten how hard these jumps are. Yes! I did it! I would love a Kirby section as well. I love a Pokemon section. Come, Pokemon needs to be in the park. And you know the channel, you know I'm a huge Pokemon fan. Mario, as I said, already got his section. Zelda would be awesome. I would just like another section, maybe that is just more other characters, just like the best of. So you can get like Fox, you can get Samus in there. Like just characters that don't quite. And if there was ever any like new characters, you get Splatoon in there. Any new characters that ever got popular. And of course, you're never just going to build an entire Star Fox ride, which would be awesome, but you just know it's not going to happen. But I would love a Star Fox. That's a game I really do need to play on this channel. I love those games. I love Star Fox. Would people watch a Star Fox video? Or as it was called in my homeland, Star Wing. I'm not joking. The first Star Fox in the United Kingdom, I think there was some copyright issue with some German company or something called Star Fox. You get a bonus off it. Cool, I know that. It's like the higher you get. Yeah, I love a Metroid. The Metroid shooting ride. Metroid is perfect for the shooting ride. Also, Star Fox would be pretty smart for that. So we're at the first castle. And here comes the BS. Yoshi's like, no! I like they wrote it into the cartoon series that Yoshi is a wuss. and just won't be like, I can't go in there because I'm a wuss. Star Fox 64 was called Lilac Wars. Yeah, Star Fox 64 they called Lilac Wars. So in the UK, the original version, the original release of Star Fox is actually called Lilac Wars. I just love this with the little, just shows you like, wow, look at the graphics. So it's called Lilac Wars, which you'd think, oh, they just called it Star Wars. Oh, you can actually. I'm sorry, just as a kid, that just was like, wow, wow, look at the graphics. I don't need an N64. What else? Yeah, but after that, they just called it Star Fox. Yeah. Yoshi and his friends cannot come in here because they are wusses. Not until like Mario. Oh yes, I remember this now. It's Crush. Where you get to fight one of the Koopalings. I don't know which one it is because they kept changing their names in English. In the cartoon and the game, they're all called something totally different. No, one of them they're all named like after. Oh, fudge! Fudgesicles. Oh! No! No! Oh! Thank you. I do try to know a lot. Oh. I may have to go back through and just showing you how bad I am at Super Mario World. Okay, cool. I do have a mushroom here. Oh no! Oh! 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 I do not know how I survived that. I should have not. I should have not survived that. I should have not. Ah. That's it, I've got to get him off the edge. I do like the Koopalings battle more in Mario Brothers 3, which is the game I actually like more than this one I was talking about earlier. I'm better than I was at Mario Party. I was pretty bad at Mario Party. Tell you the truth, I never had Mario Party as a kid. I only ever rented that game. And I think I rented it and I was like, that's cool. I don't need to spend any more money on this. Like Mario Kart, that was like, oh no, Mario Kart, that's worth playing. So back to the Super Nintendo World and my actual original point. So I've actually seen like video of it, and I'm just gonna try not to spoil too much. Like I've seen a little bit of the ride, but I think one of them it's really hard to film in because it's literally like, oh yes, it's the flying level. Okay, did not think that one through. Made some bad life choices there. I didn't realise Yoshi murdered him. There we go. Now we got the best. I will admit this is the best one, but he's way overpowered. The cape feather. This is where you know what you're doing. You can literally skip right to the end of the game from this level. But I'm not going to do that, because I am not a... I don't think you can do the rock thing. Where's Yoshi gone? Okay, that's where he went. Rest in peace, Yoshi. We hardly knew ye. I do want to play Yoshi's Island as well. Talking about Yoshi's Island. Because the Dark Ride, I think, is actually based on Yoshi's Island. Ah! Ah! I didn't see that going. I love to play Banjo-Kazooie on stream as well. So back to my original point that I keep like diverting from. Yeah, so just the look of this theme park is just all the little touches. Like at one point you can like, I think in the Dark Ride, as it's based on like Yoshi's Island, the original. I don't know, I was just humming to myself the dun 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 dun, and then it actually played in the ride, and I was just like, oh my god, I'm so happy. I don't know, I'd just be like, oh, they'd just forget about Yoshi's Island and stuff. And the food, because I did show my artist the food. The food looks really good. I'm gonna definitely get the burger. Oh, Yoshi, come back! No, god damn it, come back, come back. Which is my angry face? I'm trying to get my angry face. There we go. Go. I'm angry. I am angry at Yoshi. I remember once I had a SNES second hand, and I don't know, something must have been up with one of its chips, and it just, this level, it just wouldn't work. Literally wouldn't scroll, so just the level just stayed on the first screen. I just don't know what was up with this Super Nintendo's chip. It was like the first Super Nintendo I bought at a car boot, because I'd sold my original. And I bought this other one, and it like worked fine. And I just like put certain games on. It's like Mario Kart. It used to just do this really odd thing, but it's just all the other carts would just all crash into the wall for the entire race. And it was just like, well, it's like must have been something up with the Super FF chip. It must have just gone a bit funny. And I mean, I've got another one. Literally, like a year later, I was at another car boot, and this was one in central London, and yeah, normally literally you don't know about video game stuff like car boots. There's always loads of people looking out for it. It's normally to the point where you like, literally it's taken me years at my local to get to the point with people where they'll be like, yo bro, yo Tina, like, I know you're a VTuber, I'll like save you like Super Mario stuff and stuff. And normally they do want, they don't want eBay prices, but they're not going to give it for you. Like, you're not going to get like an in-sealed box copy of Mario 64 for like £1. You're going to get like a box copy for like, let's say to go in rates 40 quid, you'll probably get it for 20 quid. So I was just at this car boot, and it was quite late in the day. And what I was doing, because what happened at this car boot I was at, is people just like literally will just hang around stores. Hi there, hello. Hi there. I can't quite. Is that I think that's an M. Make. I'm really sorry if I just mispronounced your name. I feel really bad. So you'll go there, and like literally someone will be getting something out of the car, and they'll just go up to go. Literally, people will just jump into people's cars at car boots. And I have literally like seen video game stuff, and people like just pulling video game stuff out, and you're like, oh, how much? And then they're like, oh, they'll give you a price. So let's say it was a Super Nintendo. Yeah, oh, 30 quid, and the guy will be like, oh, I'll give you 20 quid for it. It's old and stuff like that. Ah, what? What? No! No! How could I die like that? And so I was at this car boot, and I was just like, look, God, I hated these levels, and I remembered why. Can I press select? I need to try and remember. Yeah, there we go. That's it. I'll try and remember if it was the later one. No. So I was like just walking around the rest of this car boot, and literally just at this random store, and I must have looked at this store already, and it was a shoebox, and this shoebox just had like loads and loads of Super Nintendo games, like loads, like a good like 20 Super Nintendo games. I remember right at the top they had Sim City, which we actually already played in this channel, and I was just like, at first I was like, wow, Sim City on the SNES, and then it was like, wow, and all these other amazing games. What? I'm trying to get in the door. I don't remember how to do this. No way. I do remember there was a way for me to step. And it was just all these Super Nintendo games. And I was like, oh, surely someone's already bought this. Because that always happens at Car Boot. You'll pick up, yeah, oh, how much is it? Like, oh no, someone's already bought that. And I pick it up, and I'm just like, how much for the box of Super Nintendo stuff? And the woman, hello there, is it Morachi Gaijin channel? And I'm just like, this entire box of Super Nintendo, so it's like loads of stuff. And this is when the Super Nintendo stuff was really expensive, like way more expensive than it is now. And so I'm just like, oh yeah, how much? And the guy's like, oh, I'll have to ask my wife. And he's like, oh dear, how much is for that old video game stuff? And she just took one look at it. She's like, 20 quid, £20. That's £20. That's you. What the fuck is this? I've always asked myself that question. I think my life has just turned into a big, what the fuck is this? Oh. And, oops. And, literally, I was just like, when she said 20 quid, I was like, no, like, this is, someone else is going to come up and be like, faster. And I think that's it. I bought a load of football shirts, or soccer shirts to Americans, because they're quite hard to find. And I actually had found one of the Arsenal ones that had all the Dreamcast Sega stuff on it. That is always really wanted by Arsenal fans, because that was actually quite a successful time of Arsenal's time. And also really wanted by Sega fans, because it says some of the tops say Dreamcast on them and other tops say Sega. So it's like, it literally is like official Sega merchandise. Like a lesser known piece of official Sega merchandise. I've actually almost collected all the Sega Arsenal kits. I think I'm like missing one or two. I'm missing the third kits. No, that's it. That's what I'm missing. Oh, I see. It's like a, I'm trying to remember this. No! Where's my angry face? My happy face. Angry face, angry face, angry face, angry face. There we go. Bum 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 bum. Dum 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 dum. Bum bum. Ah! Damn, I've been bad today. Dum 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 dum. Yeah. What story was I even telling? That's for me. I thought about 3 different stories at once, and I can't remember any of them. There we go. Do you remember this? Right. Yes. Ah! Da! Da! There we are. Yes! I actually managed to beat a level. Whoopee! Dun, dun, dun. Oh God! I've forgotten how powerful that thing was. Ah! Dum, 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 dum. Ah! Damn! Dun, 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 dun. That's it. If I have Yoshi, I can use these blue turtle shells to what's it do? Oh, yes, the Hammer Brothers. They're actually in this game. I always forget there's a load of characters not in this one, or barely in this one. Well, technically, Goombas aren't. This is like your equivalent to a Goomba. Oh yeah, because they found like the prototypes of this recently, and they've actually found out that more traditional Goombas were actually going to be in this game. Come on! Okay, no. Oh wow, it changes. These have got the Superstar. Superstar's not in this one much. Oh, at least got one up. Oh, now I'm like concentrating. I've forgotten all the stories I've been telling. Dun 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 dun. So, has anyone else got any suggestions of Super Nintendo games you'd like to see me play? What the hell is going on there? Oh, nice. Dun, 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 dun. I'd like to play one of the Kirby games, maybe like one of the Kirby's Dream Land. I know they're on the game. I know, yeah, that's it. The third one's on the SNES. We actually never got the third in the UK. We never got the third Kirby Dream Land. I think it just came out really late in the Super Nintendo's life. It's weird in the UK. There's a lot of Super Nintendo games we just never got. Which is weird. Like, we never got Earthbound. We never got any of the mainline Final Fantasies. All we got, no joke, was for Final Fantasy on the SNES was Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. And it was to the point where they realised there was no point calling it Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. That literally they called it Mystic Quest without the Final Fantasy. No joke, the first ever Final Fantasy mainline game to get released in the UK was Final Fantasy VII. They later re-released them all on the PlayStation and Game Boy Advance, so you did get a chance to play them. It was just like, no, the PlayStation 1 versions of those games were the first time any of those games were available to play in this country. So they released 7. I remember them really hyping, because I didn't have a PlayStation as a kid. Them really hyping 7 on like TV, and everyone being like, "It's the 7th game in the series, but where did like the other 7 go? Other 6 go?" Oh, that was so more near a sudden death. Oh no! I don't remember which Cupidon we fight next. We fight a Cupidon. I really liked the Cupidons as a kid. I thought they were really cool. I was really annoyed when they got rid of them and replaced them just with Bowser Jr. And I'm just like, Bowser Jr. is such a like design. Like, all the Cupidons had really fun. I know they've retconned them not to be Bowser's kids, and I think it was only ever like the cartoon series that said, "Oh, they're Bowser's kids," where Miyamoto has kind of always said, "No, they were just a bunch of kids that hang out with Bowser." Do you realise how dodgy that sounded? No! Ah! Come on! Here we go! Yeah. So yeah, we never got Mario RPG. I always remember seeing like pictures of, and I was like, "What the hell is a Mario RPG?" And I always used to go, because I used to go to this second-hand shop, like video game shop. Like, that was one of the games always on the top of my list to find, was Mario RPG, and they just never had it. They just never had it in. That and Yoshi's Safari, which we did get. And I remember them having once, but they didn't have a super scope to go with it. And they were like, "Oh, you need the super scope to go with Yoshi's Safari?" And they were like, "Oh, we'll take like your name down, and if we ever get a Yoshi's Safari and a super scope thing together, we'll give you a call." I never received that call. I did, other hand, at CEX, or Sex as I think we want to call it. No one calls it that. I did actually find a box copy for like a really good price. Oh, awesome. That permanently gets rid of my problem. So yeah, for years I was always looking for. That's the thing, I've never found the flipping Super Scope. So I still never played Yoshi's Safari. Actually, maybe that should be a game, but then I realised I need the Super Scope. I can't play Yoshi's Safari on stream. I need the flipping Super Scope. I don't know, maybe there's some way to buy, like, patch it in. Almost died. I seem to be doing that a lot today. Ah. Yeah, so it was always really annoying that there's this. I heard it's not a very good game. Yoshi's Safari. No one ever talks about it. It's just this weird Mario game with a gun. When Mario literally runs around with a gun. I think the Koopalings are in it. Oh, and that was another weird game which I never owned, but my... Oh, okay, these boss battles are better. And dying. Oh, almost. Yeah, that's it, he jumps on the wall. Oh! Probably should stand more in the middle. Oh, I got some suggestions. I will look over in a second. I will, honest to God, look over in a second. I can see the suggestion, and I'm just like, let's see. Two. So yeah, 2's on the NES. Skip the first one. Yeah, they said they also came out on the Game Boy Advance. I know this because I picked one of them up. I think I picked up Final Fantasy IV on that car boot years ago. And I was like, wow, I didn't even know it came out for this. And I, honest to God, any time I ever see the Game Boy Advance ports, they're always like loads and loads of money. So I was like, wow, I'm really happy I picked up that Final Fantasy IV on the Game Boy Advance. It was either 4 or 3. Yeah, Mystic Crest. But it was to the point where they never actually called it Final Fantasy. Mystic Crest in Europe, they just called it Mystic Crest. And the main reason we never got RPGs, essentially, even though there was one random RPG, I think Soul Blade or something, we got in Europe, and I think it was as an experiment. We got some RPGs that Japan never got, America never got. That's so annoying that I get the fly power up, but I can't use it here. Yeah, we never got this. America never got this one random RPG, and we did. But the rest of the time, it was always the main reason we never got these RPGs. And there is a good reason. Is weird in Europe. The reason why we had to wait for games for so long, even though there was technically a perfectly good English translation that you literally could just shove on a shelf, was literally companies wanted to release a game in Europe all at the same time. So they want to release it in Germany, they want to release it in France, they want to release it in Spain. But the main problem in those countries is they all speak different languages from us. So essentially, when let's say a game was released, you're literally waiting for the French translation, the Spanish translation, and the German translation all to be done. Now, there was a few countries that I think just also took an English. And I think Spain, from what I heard a lot of the time, they just really got screwed over. And I know with Majora's Mask, no, not, the first N64 Zelda game, Ocarina of Time, in Spain, they were that behind on the English translation, no, the Spanish translation, that what they did, Nintendo did, they went, oh well, there's no way we're going to get this Spanish translation done. All they did was shove the English translation onto a cart and then just gave the Spanish a book that literally just had every single line of the English of the game, and it sort of says underneath like, this is what's saying, this is what like this line says. And the only problem is that technically that's humongous spoilers, because you could just read through this book and figure everything out. So yeah, so it'd be like, Oh, so literally it would just have every line in the book, have a picture. I know, and literally it would just say, yeah, this is the the Spanish translation. And to this day, they've never released. I think because I think the Spanish dub did get complete, and I think someone leaked it. Nintendo's never officially released the Spanish version of Ocarina of Time. And I think the Pokemon translation, I may have got it. It's one of the countries. I know in France they literally kind of let the guy go wild, and there's either the Spanish or German. I mean, no, it's the Spanish. I remember now because I've seen it a lot on Did You Know Gaming. Because the Spanish translations of the first Pokemon game in Spain is notorious for how badly translated it was, and the reason was that I think so they got this. I think Nintendo Europe is in Germany. They'd actually hired some German guy to translate it all, and all they did for the Spanish dub or the Spanish version was literally got this guy to sit there and literally translate every word into Spanish. But the problem with that there was no context to the words. So, and that's what you got to understand, like, they just had no context of what they were translating. They just translated it really, really loosely. So, like, there's loads of just really bad translation in the Spanish version of the original Pokemon games. Well, like I think the French one, they just kind of went to the guy, oh, just knock yourself out, like, and he just used this opportunity to literally like put loads of like pop culture references to French stuff. I mean, I think they found out something about it they weren't too happy about, and they're like, okay, you have to calm down a little bit. I've forgotten what it was, but they literally were like really chill about it, like saying, oh yeah, like you know you're a good translator, so you just put like loads of like extra like geeky like pop culture references in there, like references to stuff that like aren't. And I also know that's another problem with the German translation is with Abra and Kadabra and Alakazam. In German, there's an extra portion to that, the German equivalent to that phrase. There's like a third, like there's like a fourth section to that. So it'd be like, so instead of being a free, like in English, it's a free word phrase. So that means each Pokemon thing after there's a fourth word you sort of say after Alakazam. And what happened was people just presumed there was a fourth Pokemon that Alakazam could evolve into something else. And he just always started out talking about the Poké Gods, I think in one of the Pokemon streams. And that was like one of the Poké Gods that kind of got created. Because in German, just everyone presumed going, well, Alakazam is like, there's a word after Alakazam in that language. So they're surely not realizing that literally the Germans had just really loosely translated an English version where only three words exist. I need to get all my facts. This channel is turning into like a really bad version of Did You Know Gaming. If you're watching Did You Know Gaming, I'd love to do one of your videos. I think Did You Know Gaming is like, I know it's one of those Watch Mojo style channels, but you can see the guy. Like, I've actually met the guy who does Did You Know Gaming. He's actually really cool in real life. I'm not saying he was cool. No, he's actually a really cool guy. I have a photo with him. And a load of other YouTubers like Slopes Gamer and Blue Larry. Oh! Almost died, almost died, almost died! Oh! Gotta remember that green blob. Terrifying. Kind of reminds me of that white blob from The Prisoner. I never watched The Prisoner, but I just know of this white blob, and every or most episodes he'd try and escape, and he would this white blob would just jump out at him, and he'd go, "Oh no, the white blob is going to get." I know I think it's even parodied in The Simpsons, because Matt Groening's a humongous fan of British shows, and I know there's a whole episode about. I think I screwed up there. What? I made the spin jump! I made the spin jump! Ah! See, this is why I finally put my angry face on. This game makes me angry. Ah! Wow. Yeah, don't do all that work, Tina, for the power up, and then get hurt. And yeah, it's Oh yeah, the interesting story of how the Boo Buddies, those are the things that are chasing me now. It's a really funny story of how they got invented. I think that because they first appear in Mario 3. Oh, hello. They first appear in Mario Brothers 3, and I think what it was one of the wives of the main people who made the game. She was a really shy lady, but apparently when she was alone she'd get really angry. I think that's what her husband said, saying so I'd she'd be really nice and timid to everyone, but sort of when I was alone or calling her up, she'd be like, "Why are you still at the office? Why are you still working on the masterpiece that is Mario 3?" And he'd be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, dear." And he just decided I'm just gonna put a character like that in the game. I'm doing pretty well. I got quite far through this game. I probably would have beat it if I'd went the cheap way. Which I'm not. I'm really good at Gel. Being a good tank engine. Ah! Yeah! Oh yes, that was the other weird Mario games you see as a kid that I knew of because I'd seen them in the shops. Was the weird PC educational Mario game. Stuff like Mario is Missing. And that's the thing with these games, they always had really amazing sounding titles like Mario is Missing. You're like, oh wow, a whole game I get to play as Luigi, and you're like, oh, that's gonna make a really interesting platforming game like Mario's Time Machine. You're like, wow, that's gonna be a really, really fun game about, traveling through time as Mario. I think all the amazing platforming levels you get a caveman level and a futuristic level, and all through time and periods. And no, they are just really educational games with some tacked on mini game that was okay, but That's always the titles are always made to sound like amazing, like legit Nintendo should go back and make these things type thing, but it was just always really annoying that like these amazing ideas were essentially being wasted on like these really terrible like educational games. There we go. Hey! Ghost level gone. God, I hate the ghost levels. I know there's more of them, so... Save and continue. Here we go. And no. We get lava. Oh yeah, that lava monster comes back in Yoshi's story. Do you want to see me play Yoshi's story on stream? Got the N64. Only problem with Yoshi's story, I like Yoshi's story. It's a cute game. I just find it way too easy. I just find Yoshi's story a really easy game. Like, you just beat it with easy. I was about to slide down there and realise how much of a horrible life choice that was. Dun 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 dun. I should play Mario 64 on stream. I just wasn't paying attention. There we are. Okay, if I was about to say, I literally, right, oh, please don't say the emulator. I mean my Super Nintendo. Yeah, we know it's an emulator. Dun, 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 dun. It's just like, he just goes into the lava, it's like, I'll be back! I'll be back! Here we go, ah! Okay, what the hell was... Okay, I managed to lose... What? What happened there? What happened? I managed to lose... I think the game just freaked out because it was like, I don't know what to do here. Yeah, oh, getting my Yoshi back. Yoshi's like, yo, where you been? Where you been, bro? It's like giving me... Yeah, just gotta be careful, remember Yoshi can't use those things. I know it's annoying. Fire monster. Hi there, Eric. Good to see you again. How you been? Oh, thank you. I missed you as well. I'll be streaming again tomorrow. I think I'm streaming an hour later. I'll be playing more Pokemon Red on the Game Boy. I'm kind of glad I streamed because I was going to stream at 6, but we were all doing the clap for Captain Tom. Those who don't know who Captain Tom is, he was a guy who was 99 years old, and he did 100 laps of his garden and made a load of money for the NHS. And unfortunately, he passed away yesterday. So everybody was doing a clap for him today at 6 o'clock. I went out there. Not many people in my road, unfortunately, went out. But I took a photo of my grandfather because he passed away last year. He, grandfather of the train, he passed away. He was actually in the same regiment as Captain Tom. So I thought, I'm going to take Grandad outside. To see a photo of him. Don't worry, I wasn't doing it with the ashes. I don't have access to the ashes. I'm just like panicking. I'm just like I don't want to die on stream. I don't want to. I have this weird Mandela effect that I swear at one point the bullet bills, those things that are coming towards me, used to have little faces on their art on the side instead of I remember drawing them as a kid with like little like with the little oh wait, or was it? I think it's the big ones. That's it. The big ones do that. Yeah, it wasn't a Mandela. I thought I had this weird Mandela effect where I swear that they used to have the universe where I come from. They used to have like little, like they sort of like were like springs, and yeah, they just like what? It's like they really wanted me dead. They really wanted me to look like a fallen string. Haha, got you. Watch now, I'm gonna do something stupid on stream. Oh yes, I have a time limit. $13. Unlucky for some. Unlucky for Tina. Wow, I'm already almost halfway through the game. Oh no! I remember this level. Oh thank god, that was the only way I could have got out. I realised how dumb that move was. I was going to continuously spin dash. Oh god, Magic Cooper. God, I hated Magic Cooper. I remember the episode of the TV series where they meet Magic Cooper, and there's just this ongoing gag that I think Mario always gets his name wrong, and he always has to like go like it's pronounced like Magic Cooper, and then Mario goes, yeah, whatever. Every time he would mispronounce his name. This type is so cruel. I got that. I got that. Oh, that's really Magic Cooper that he actually appears in the prototype of Mario Kart 64. He was supposed to be one of the new racers. I think they put Wario in instead, which does make a lot of sense because Wario was a way more popular character. But it's just weird that he didn't get used, and he ends up like no bad Magic Cooper. Do I actually need that door? I'm trying to remember. May need it later. Yeah, he was going to be in the... Ah! Or was it Donkey Kong? Is even no? Yeah, I think it was Donkey Kong, which makes way more sense because Donkey Kong is a way more popular character. Ah! What? That was cheap. I didn't know he could. I thought he only could turn them into Vtubers. Like, I use you. Yeah, better get this. Mushroom. No! Oh! Oh! That's... Did you just spawned? Ha! Didn't like that, did we? So yeah, he was originally meant to be in Mario Kart 64. But as there was always loads of images of him, like of early, everybody just presumed, oh, it was like a hidden character we never got. Oh no! I hate stuff like this. Come on, come on, come on. Great, why did you have to respawn? Oh, oh, almost fell off the edge. Ah, go away, dry bones. Nobody likes dry bones. No! I thought I had room! Ah! I gotta go back a few levels, don't I? Oh, it was so near! I'll have one more attempt to get to this and see how it goes. Ooh. Dun 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 dun. Wait. Oh! Oh, wow, what a save. What a save. That's why you shouldn't just go floating around in this game. Phew. What? Ah! What a cheap loss of power. That's so annoying. Come on, come on. Here we are. So if we, I just gonna have one more attempt to get to the castle. We're almost halfway through this game. Vanilla Dome. Oh wait, yes, I remember you. No! No! Ah! Ah! That's really annoying. Really, really annoying. I think I figured out my mic. Or did I see? Hang on. Yeah, there we are. Sorry, I unplugged myself. I managed to unplug myself from. I managed to unplug my breath. So I just had an out of body experience there. I just literally unplugged myself. Things got really real, like really 3D, and I was no longer a tank engine. I was literally like some 30-year-old man in his room screaming at a laptop, and I was like, whoa, whoa, like what is this? This is not the reality I've become used to. Then the next thing I knew, I heard the beep go again, and I was luckily Tina engine again. Hi there. Was it but is that Bino? It looks like Bino. BR3 no gameplay. Hello there. Hi there. Sorry if I really mispronounced your game. That Brino gameplay. I am so sorry. Hello. I'm from Brazil. You must be a I know in Brazil the Master System's really big still. Hey, I'll make sure to check out your channel after this. I presume you have a channel. Yeah, I'll definitely check your channel out after this. Yeah, it's great to have. I had a lot of new viewers today. One of them said I needed a new mic. I may actually invest in a new mic, to tell you the truth. Because I have just been streaming for over a month. I admit my setup isn't the best setup. I will hopefully be investing in my setup soon. And hopefully I won't have any more of those out-of-body experiences. I mean, it was terrifying, that out-of-body experience. And yeah, so yeah, Brazil was a great place. Love their football over there. Many great footballer comes there. Who came from there? Roberto Silva. He played for my team, Arsenal. Anadu. That was another great Brazilian footballer. Not as great. Actually, I think Gilberto was the only one who played in a World Cup. Eddie played for Brazil 3 times. It was more of a cult classic. Oh, there we go. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Down, bam, bam, down. Wow, wow. Come on. Let's beat you this time. Oh, almost killed myself. Not pretty much a living game anymore. Ah, I can't kill him like that. I don't think I'm gonna. There we go. Oh! And it Chemic, isn't it? Chemic his other name. I mean, at this point he was just known as Magic Keeper. And then later on he was known as Chemic. Oh, Okay, and remember this time. The only where the mushroom is where there's room. Ah. No! Ah! Ah! Great, now I'm stuck in this little area with a respawning. Ah! No! Okay, I think I'm gonna leave that there for now. I'm just going to save. Where is it? Save. Okay, I've learned this lesson. Don't. That was a lot of fun playing that again. Has been a long time since I played. Select file. So try to save it in a place. I see. This is it. Try saving it like in some. Okay. I'm just gonna put Mario save. I'm gonna put Mario save. You idiot. Tank engine. Because I definitely will play more of this. Just I'm one of these people. I'm not gonna sit here for hours and complete the whole game. I'd rather do it. Mario save. There we are. Yay! Right, there we are. Ah! There it is. I'm turning off my Super Nintendo. Definitely. Yeah. Now my Streamlabs just doesn't want to do what it's supposed to do. There we are. There we are. There we are. I'm still angry. I'm still mad. Can I actually change my face? Shall I stop being angry? No, it doesn't seem to want to change my face. Anyway, now I've got my lolly. I can just say it actually was a lot of fun. Except for the salt. Tomorrow we will be playing Super Mario. Not Super. Today we're playing Super Mario. Tomorrow we'll be playing Pokemon Red Part 4, where we'll be beating Electronic Surge. We'll be Lieutenant Surge in an epic battle. Maybe we'll get Pikachu to try and beat him up, just like in the anime. And after that we'll play Pokemon Red, and hopefully I'll be having a stream on Sunday. I'm not too sure what I have, and I do have a few plans for a few other videos that will be on when I can't stream. But yeah, thank you everyone. I had a lot of salt tonight, too much salt. And yeah, it was a really fun stream. So I definitely will be playing some more Super Mario World. So Pokemon tomorrow, and something will be streaming on Sunday. So make sure to subscribe if you've not yet. Also make sure to check out my Twitter at EngineTina. Please do. Also, I am live on Facebook. I'm sorry I can't see the comments on Facebook. Please, if you haven't already, please come over to my YouTube, Tina the Tank Engine, and give us a subscribe there. And if you've not added me on Facebook yet, I am Engine Tina Vtuber. I have a Facebook. I do post some stuff on there from time to time. But as I said, until next time, I'll be seeing you. Hope you see you for the stream tomorrow. Bye bye.